Good day, fight fans. This is dSource, and we're here in San Mateo, California, at the home of the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire Jr. The Flash invited us to cover his camp for his upcoming fight against Fernando Montiel. With me here right now is none other than Ferdinand Piano. He's the head of PR and marketing for the Filipino Flash. How you doing, Ferdinand?
Hey, how's it going, D?
So, Ferdinand, tell us about your job here as a PR guy for the Filipino Flash.
Well, gosh, you know, I really wouldn't want to say that I just handle the PR or say I handle the PR or as far as even just the marketing. There are a lot of things that happen behind the scenes in terms of his career and running his career like a business. So my job more or less is to help run his career as a business.
Wow, that sounds like a difficult task to take on, especially for just one person.
No, absolutely. I think as Nonito had done is build a team that will assist him with his core, with his speed, with his techniques and so forth. I'm doing the exact same thing for him. So I have the proper people in place to handle the finances, the books, and continue analyzing where he can actually invest and so forth. So.
Absolutely. And what impresses me with Nonito Donaire is the team you talked about that surrounds him. He has a strength and conditioning coach. He has a nutritionist. He has an Olympic track and field coach. Yeah. He has all these elements coming together to help him out. I mean, how big of a role did you play in putting all this together?
Well, I don't play any role in that. I think at the end of the day, Nonito runs his own life. He runs his camp. He makes the decisions, all the decisions. He chooses who he wants in his corner, who actually is involved in his life. Mm-hmm. So everyone is here to introduce him to people of high caliber, and at the end of the day, he makes the decision. I've seen him make decisions many times in the past in who he wants in his corner. I refer to as his corner, but at the end of the day, everything is part of his life, affects his corner. Mm-hmm. So generally, he actually goes with a gut feeling. You know, he has a sense of a judgment of someone, if he feels good about them, character, honesty, integrity, a lot of those things. Actually, just kind of boils down to the similar person of who he is. Mm-hmm. So he wants to surround himself around, you know, the right people. And I think it kind of boils down to what they say is, you know, surround yourself, you want to get an analysis of who you are, introduce me to 5 of your friends. Mm-hmm. And if you introduce, if you were to ask Nonito to have him introduce you to 5 of his closest friends, I think things have changed a little bit, but he's evolving. He's evolving as a boxer, he's evolving as a person, mm-hmm. He's making decisions on his own. Mm-hmm. And all decisions made are on his own.
Definitely. And yeah, I think it goes kind of like, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I'm not used to doing interviews. So.
No, it's all good. It's all good. And at this point, what are some of the difficulties that you've ran across in trying to help Nonito manage his life and his career?
Some of the difficulties right now is, you know, Nonito's used to just being a boxer. So I think what my placement is to educate him about running his career as a business. It's not so much just saying, I'll do this, and I'll do this. It's, you know, a lot of people tend to just tackle on the job, and if I decide to move into another role to take care of Nonito, I want him to understand his business. I want him to be educated about what goes on in his business. And when I say business, I'm referring to his boxing career.
Mm-hmm. And there's a perception, of course, with any celebrity. There's the people outside looking in. They have an idea of what a celebrity is, what an athlete is. Yeah. How about you? You actually have been behind the scenes. Sure. What have you discovered about Nonito that in the past you didn't know about him, and that actually kind of threw you off guard and surprised you?
You know, I think what I realized most about Nonito is he does a lot for his fans, and that's what it boils down to. because he loves the energy from the open media workout. He loves to interact with his fans through social media. A lot of things he does is really to, that's where he gets his energy from, really, is from his fans.
Mm-hmm.
The excitement and everything else.
So he's pretty much a fan-driven entity.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So talk to us about this media day. I heard you guys have a media day coming up. Can you talk to us more about that?
Yeah, the media day is something that we've tried in the past, and it's gotten bigger and better. Better in terms of the organization behind it, the people we have involved, the caliber of people who are showing up, more media, more press. Yourself is going to be there. And, you know, essentially what it is, again, feeding to the fans. A lot of the folks are, you know, they have children, they have family, they may not be fortunate enough to be out at the actual event. So Nonito tries his best because he's local to the Bay Area. He tries to invite the locals, to his fans, his friends, his family, to come and hang out, see what goes on in camp, meet his team, you know, everyone in his corner. Be able to, and even for the folks who are actually showing up to the fight, sit down, hang out with Nonito, take some pics, feel the energy of what's going to happen at the, you know, it's kind of that build up. And really, a lot of times I see it and I feel it because the event happens and we go away from the event, and a lot of times I observe. I mean, I think that's the thing. Nonito and I, we get along so well because we have some similarities in our characteristics. He observes as well, and I observe him, and I notice that he actually feeds off it. He for the people to show up, and I do recall a time when he had said, you know, man, did you see how many people showed up? Yeah. Do you see how many people were there, like supporting me? And it's amazing, but also kind of heart-wrenching at the same time because it seems like, you know, he wasn't getting the right support in the past and now he's getting it. And it's good because, you know, when you don't get the support in the past and then you get it, it's like you can appreciate so much more.
And I've witnessed how Nonito has gone out of his way for his fans. I've been in the tweet ups and I've seen him, like, you know, and all that stuff. And definitely, it's definitely fun to see that a fighter cares about his fans that much. So can you tell the fans out there when and where this media day, this open fan media day is going to be at?
The media workout's going to be in San Carlos, California at Nonito Donaire's home gym, which is called Undisputed Boxing. And the owners, a lot of the boxers, a lot of folks who actually train at the gym will be there. His corner will be there. His family will be there. And he's excited to see you guys all there.
And lastly, regarding his upcoming fight against Fernando Montiel, this is perhaps the biggest fight of his career.
It is. It is.
What can you say about this fight?
Gosh, you know, a lot of people, and I say media, I say fans, a lot of people say he doesn't deserve to be in the top 10, and Nonito's excited.
You're talking about the pound for pound rankings, right?
Exactly. A lot of people say he doesn't deserve to be on there. And there are some Nonito fans that say, yes, he deserves to be on there. But I think just like when Pacquiao was fighting, until the last 2-3 years, a lot of people didn't believe him. Until he kept winning, then he actually made fans of the naysayers. And that's what Nonito's doing. You know, a lot of people who don't really know anything about boxing, they're going to get to see who is Nonito Donaire. And Montiel is a strong fighter. He's been at bantam for many years. He's comfortable at that weight. He's a champion. He has 2 belts. But the exciting thing is that Nonito really wants it. And it means so much more to him to take that from him. So his hunger is going to kill. He's going to go for the knockout. And he's going to do whatever it takes to get that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Piano. And we'll definitely look forward to this fight on February 19th. All right, there you have it, fight fans. I had a one-on-one conversation with one of the integral people that runs the Filipino Flash's career, Mr. Ferdinand Piano. Watch out for Nonito Donaire's fight on February 19th against Fernando Montiel on HBO.